shapes, and patterns. On your mark, your textbook 1A, workbook 1A part 2, whiteboard, marker and eraser, or you can use your notepad, colored papers to make shapes and patterns. So let's have a short review. Some men are having a race, and who do you think is going to win the race? Okay, so let's see. Yes, the man with the number 5373. Well done. Our learning targets. At the end of the lesson, you can name the shapes, circles, triangles, square, and rectangle, and find objects that look like the four shapes. Then we can make patterns with different shapes and make patterns with shapes of different sizes, colors, and placed in different ways or their orientation. Let's do this. But before that, let's have our Bible verse. Our Bible verse is from Hebrews chapter 8, verse 5. These serve a copy and shadow of the heavenly things. For when Moses was about to erect the tent, he was instructed by God, saying, "See that you make everything according to the pattern that was shown you on the mountain." This shows that even God is very particular in details and the design of the tabernacle. He instructed the complete pattern and the designs to Moses. Tabernacle is a place of worship during his time. So let's head on to our topic, naming shapes. So we will study the 2D shapes or the flat shapes, such as circle, triangle, square, and rectangle. Let's watch the video. What is the shape of this object? Yes, it's a triangle. How about this? So for our think, pair, and share, or ask your friend after you to share your thoughts for this question. How do you know if the shape is a triangle or a circle? You can also ask a family member or anyone in your house to share your answer. Okay, so our first shape is circle. How do you know that it's a circle? Let's describe the shape. Does it have a corner or angles? Does it have sides, straight lines that meet? No. So circle do not have straight lines. So circle is made up of a curved line. So imagine a car with a flat tire. Do you think it's safe to travel? The next shape is triangle. So do you see straight lines? How many straight lines meet at the center point or at the corner? So one straight line, another straight line, and the third straight line. That's why it's triangle. Okay? So they meet at a certain corner or angle. So one example is the chocolate. I know you're familiar with this chocolate, right? Okay. So 3 sides and 3 corners. Keep that in mind. How do you know whether the shape is rectangle or a square? Okay, so rectangle, that's our next shape. How many sides? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides and 4 corners too. Okay. The sides on the opposite are equal in size, right? And these sides also are equal in size or in length. So that's a rectangle. Next shape, square. So how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. It's the same as the rectangle. How about the sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides too. Now, let's see how are they different and how are they the same. So for a square, 4 right angles. You're going to learn right angles when you reach grade 4, I guess. And that means it's like this, 4 right angles. It's 90 degrees. And then opposite sides are equal. So this side and that side and that side. Okay, or all sides are equal. How about the rectangle? 4 right angles too. The same as the square, right? Opposite sides are equal, this side and that other side. But not all sides are equal in length. These 2 sides are shorter than the other sides. Okay. True or false? Is a square a rectangle? Share your answer with your friend. So we can also make patterns with shapes. It can be a change in color, change in size, also in shape. Circle, rectangle, 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 circle, rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. So what do you think is the next shape here? If we continue the pattern. Yes, it's another rectangle. Okay, the next way to make a pattern, it can be an orientation or how the shapes are placed. All right, in horizontal, vertical, and so on. It can also be a change in shape and color. Look at that. The triangle then turns to circle with a different color. And let's see what comes next after the yellow circle. Okay. So it's a circle. And what color? Blue. That's correct. Now, the last one, that another way to make a pattern is to change them in size and in color. So small, big, medium, small, big, medium, small. So let's see at the last part of the row. So this is the small blue. So what comes next after the small blue rectangle? That's correct. It's the big rectangle. And what color? Pink. That's all. So try this at home. You can get objects that come in these shapes, then trace with your finger. Then talk about the sides and the corners of each shape. Also, another activity, this is optional. You can make a doodle or patterns like this. Okay, or you can just decide on which shape you're going to do as long as it's a pattern. So your must do and should do activities.